Hey, Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. Coming at you again, another podcast for a wine review that we wrote up on the cheapwinefinder.com website, which we do 3 times a week. The music in the background kind of gives us a hint of what we got going here. This is a wine from Austria, actually Bavaria. It is a $5.99 Trader Joe's wine, and I'll explain all that in a minute. This is the Doris and Leopold Gruner Veltliner 2023. Gruner Veltliner is kind of the white wine of Austria. Like 75% of all the vines in the world are planted in Austria, and like a third of what they produce in Austria is Gruner Veltliner. I got that from Wine Folly. If you're ever looking for some quick and easy and wine information that they don't talk down to you, Wine Folly is the one to look for. I'm going to take a sip of this wine. This is a Gruner. It's kind of like a, or the Veltliner, I forget which one is which. It's kind of like a type of grape. And here we go. It's a dry wine. You know, sometimes like Germany is right across the way there, and a lot of people think their Rieslings are sweet, but this is a dry wine, but there's a real nice burst of fruit and citrus on the mid-palate. It's like starts out slow and boom, there it goes, but it's still subtle. It's kind of nice. $5.99 to get that on a $5.99 wine was pretty awesome. Doris and Leopold are the proprietors of Suter Winery. They're in Austria. Their winery has been there for at least 1600. They have been growing grapes in that area of Bavaria for 1,000 years. And this wine isn't on their website. Leopold and Doris and Leopold have a website, and it's all Suter wines. And they have Gruners, and they have all the rest of the stuff they do there. But this isn't on there, and I think it's a Trader Joe's exclusive. In another country, it might be another, store brand somewhere else. But there is a Doris and there is a Leopold, and they do make wine, and they put their own names on it. And that's one of the things about wine. If a winery names a wine after a beloved grandmother or a daughter or a hero themselves, they usually put some effort into the wine. There's no way they're going to make a wine for grandma that doesn't taste very good. And Doris and Leopold, well, they put their own name on the wine. They're not going to mess around, and it does taste really nice. If you haven't had a Gruner Veltliner before, it's one of those wines every time I have one, I don't have them often. I go, why don't I drink this more often? It's 12.5 in the alcohol. It's a really nice summer sipper. You could have seafood and maybe some Thai things with it, maybe some spice to it. Gruner Veltliners often are spicy. This one isn't very spicy. I'm not really getting that, but there is a bit of minerality on there. If you're ever looking for minerality in a wine, it's subtle, it's there, because their vineyards are all on limestone, and that does leach up into the water that goes into the roots and into the grapes. I'm going to take another sip. Yeah, $5.99. This is a summer sipper. This is really, really a beautiful wine. Sometimes you get well, not anymore. $5.99 wines are usually pretty good, but I'm kind of shocked. And Gruner, if you're looking to try a Gruner Veltliner and you haven't had one before, this is a great place to start. Now, you can go up, and I don't think they're ever going to go too much higher than $30 unless you start getting the ones that have been aged in oak and all that type of thing, which is a whole different type of wine. But if you're looking for a summer favorite, $5.99 will get you going with Austrian wines, and they are usually well priced. If you like a dry, easy to drink summer sipper, and like I said, they'll go with Thai. You could bring this to a bring your own bottle restaurant. Get a Thai place, bring it in. It's $6 on the bottle here. You're not killing it to have decent, good food. Yeah, so there you go. This is a Trader Joe's Doris and Leopold Gruner Veltliner 2023. It's made by people who know how to make it. They export wines all over the world. They have vineyards that have been there for a long time. They're well established. I don't know what to tell you, other than somehow they make... Well, the reason they can make it for $5.99 because this is like Sauvignon Blanc. You pick the grapes, you use the yeast to ferment it, you decide what temperature you want to ferment it at because all that kind of changes the flavors, and when you're done, you do that all in stainless steel. When you're done, you put it in stainless steel for a little more time, not too much more, until it all balances out, then you bottle it. So there's not a lot here going. This is like one of those... They talk about food being farmed to market. This is vineyards bottle in a pretty much easy time, and it works. It's something that works. You know, Cabernet Sauvignons and those type of things take some time and effort to make. These beautiful little white wines are easy and they taste good. So there you go. This is it for me, Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. This is the Doris and Leopold Gruner Veltliner 2023. In a couple of days, I've got a Cabernet Sauvignon that is very interesting. It's from Lodi, but it's a cool wine from a brand I didn't know that has incorporated some brands that I'm very familiar with, and it's one of those wines you can buy by the label. So adios, keep it cheap, stay cool because it's getting warmer out there, and I'll be talking to everybody in a couple of days. Adios, keep it cheap.